Fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Another opportunity now for the Browns offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. From the gun, here's Watson. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
The Browns send out their punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And we'll see what he can do on the return. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's good.
11.
Now Burrow, escaping the pressure right. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Bengals are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And the Browns getting set to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Watson.
This is the tight end, Njoku.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Here's Watson.
Right back to Njoku.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the fourth, Charles, it's really, really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this, but the absolute focus that they kept throughout in order to have this kind of a result. This is Super Bowl-esque, and they've got to feel awfully good about what they put out there today.
Down the right sideline.
And all the way down to the 25-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
11, Thomas.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase.
He flat out can't be stopped.
And the Bengals add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Holding. Offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. Now Watson. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. God.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. God.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now they go play action now. Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Jamar Chase
finding the end zone yet again.
And the Bengals have got it on cruise control. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
maybe get any type of points on the board. It will count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? They're gonna look to throw. And they're gonna sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And that falls to the ground incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
Back to throw here.
That is caught. He'll have the first down and more than that. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase.
He flat out can't be stopped.
And the Bengals just continue to roll. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Cleveland offense making their way out. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Bengals grab it. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still... And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
To throw is Watson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Watson now to throw. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Fielded at the 33. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next position. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do go and get more, oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is.
It got his man complete. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase finding the end zone yet again. And the Bengals extend their lead yet again. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Back to throw, Watson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Watson over the middle, complete to Judy. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Dancing to his left. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 50, it's Watson. He'll drop this down to Taylor, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 26. Now it's Watson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
one. They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Bengals, they're